Hey, what's up, everyone? I try not to give these individuals or any of them any more attention than they already get, but I couldn't help but notice I was hearing people talk about how evil this speech seemed, and then at the end they talked about unity. They're not hiding it anymore. He got up there like a tyrant and literally said, "We've got to do something about and eradicate the evil of the the right side and all those that support it." How can you get up there and say we have to end all those that support a certain side? And secondly, the black and red. It was one whole satanic ritual. Meanwhile, lots going on with the water. There's water shortages. They said that water got water shortages, and not only that, but rivers, reservoirs, lakes, and streams drying up worldwide. And they continue to say it's suddenly the climate crisis. And they said we have to do something now or else, and sign their bills into law or else. I've never seen such obvious planning. And then the way I don't know, it's just the evil's getting more and more obvious every day. I mean, if I don't get angry if you feel a certain way, I never got angry if you felt a certain way, voted a certain way, believe a certain way. I felt like, when I talked to someone of a different belief, I was like, well, they believe in the Creator God, then that's fine, even though I wish they believed in Christ, and because the way, the truth, and the life. But that all that aside, this was one big. They always talk about the Illuminati checkerboard symbolism, the communist symbolism, and worldwide people are reminiscing. I mean, this is reminiscent. I mean, to people of Hitler, and they talk about who, Mr. T, being Nazi Hitler. I once said, how in the world can you compare a man who happens to have lots of money, business ties, and tries to help the common people, to a person who wanted to eradicate an entire group of people and literally killed millions because he wanted a master race? How can you compare the previous president to that? I don't understand. Anyway, and this right here is just creepy. I mean, this is creepy. Let's see. You see, and this is, they said, this is what it's reminiscent of. This channel here said this is what it's reminiscent of. I mean, what is going on? They're not even hiding this stuff anymore. And then you've got waterways just drying up around this world. Major rivers, waterways, dams, streams, creeks, lakes, reservoirs, water treatment facilities. They said the reservoirs are running dry in many places. The water, they say, is sinking inward, and the earth is absorbing it in. They tried to claim that it's pulling it in, that the ocean water, the fresh water that is melting from the ice caps. They're also trying to state that suddenly the climate crisis is exacerbating this situation and accelerating at an unprecedented rate. And they're still trying to say that we are the sole or the main cause. Why is it for several years Alaska's environment was beautiful? I'm telling you, I saw the water just coming back. I saw we had plentiful rain. Crops were great. Economy was going up for many people. We struggled during that time mainly because of the company the company was not doing too well that my father worked for, but that's different. They made some bad choices, and that's why we weren't doing as well. But then it's just, and things are so expensive now. You go to get food, it's ridiculous. Bottom line is, rates are going extreme. The economy is tanking. Markets are going down. Prices are going way up. Food, rent, gas, payments, bills, everything, utilities. And meanwhile, this climate crisis, they call it, is exacerbating the situation, making prices go higher. But let me tell you, during the several years, we were pretty pleasant. We got plentiful rain. Crops were doing great. Maybe it was the 7 years of plentiful. 7 or so years of plentiful. I don't know. But it seems if you look back during, I'll just say from 2009 to 2017, we had disasters like crazy. Tapered off in 2017. Then in 2018 and 19 and 20, it was pretty fine, as far as disasters go. Then in early 2020, about March-ish, that's when it started taking off for us. And of course, then you look at it's all planned, people. That's all I have to say. It's all planned out, and things are being manipulated for a global agenda. My videos might be taken down, labeled CT. They usually do that to me. I'm sorry, I can't hold this information. I can't keep this quiet. It's obviously something's manipulating this, and they're planning this out. Klaus and that other guy, head of the WHO, the WEF, and they announced the NWO live on TV. And no one even says anything about it. It's going to be a new NWO out there, folks. It's the NWO. He says, the President of the United States says that, and no one even... And they said we have to do the Sustainable Development Program. They've been talking about that for years. They tried to do it during Obama, and they had it ready, and then things went downhill for them. They were about to reveal the big, if you looked at what's her, I'm not going to say her name, her emails, the one that lost this previous presidency, her email said our friends in the bordering contiguous universe would like to bring 0 point energy to us with Podesta, emails. And they said, but we are not to have any weapons in space or on Earth. And those are the emails that got hacked with WikiLeaks, and it was all setting up. And they were going to do that during their next leadership. And now they say that we cannot have another leadership like the previous one, or they said our entire program will end and our entire agenda will fall apart. I'm thinking, wow, really? What agenda? Things are not good for any of us. None of us are doing well. We're all struggling. Life is, it's awful. What is so great? Except for a small portion of people or individuals who I'm not even going to mention. What is so great? And then they exacerbate this climate crisis. They're spraying up there all the time, making things worse. I see it all the time now, once again. For years, that wasn't even happening much. You weren't even seeing these trails for several years. Think about it. The skies were clear. Water levels were going back up for years. He shocked viewers with hellish red background for a polarizing speech. They chose a hellish red background. They made it remind you of hell. Yeah, other people could not even believe the images circulating were real. It depicts the supposed president and speaking about fellow citizens as if they were sewer rats. And it was symbolizing the red wave, some people said. They took it that way. But they said it followed, the way he did his speech was demonic and divisive. Yes, it was. It's just creepy. It has the same symbolism as a satanic background. Yep, he vilified half the country as extreme or extremists. That's just creepy. That is creepy. We're literally witnessing evil. Alright, I'm done for now. Signing out.